Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in today's video we're not actually going to the field. An old dump trailer which I'll do a few overshots of it there now, and as you can see it's in absolute tatters. It got more abuse now than John B ever did on this farm, I tell you. So we said we'd give it a bit of loving and we said we'd do it up. Paintwork's horrific on it, it's more hits than the Beatles, there's no tyres on it, so it all just needs to be done up. So I'm sure a lot of you watch I Farm, We Farm, you would have seen Adrian got his front loader resprayed and Sam actually from Applied Concepts done that. So we got in contact with Sam and he came down and he was the man that sandblasted our dump trailer. Thank God, because otherwise it would have been me and little hand sander, and I tell you one thing, I was not going to do that. So we would have bought this dump trailer about 2 or 3 years ago from brand new, and since that the other dump trailers just received abuse. It's just doing the jobs that no one wants to do, it just stays around the yard. This one gets the road work done. We actually bought the other one since 2005, that's how old it is, and we bought that brand new as well. So without further ado, I'll hand you over to Sam and Dad now.
We have Sam from Applied Concepts here. So Sam, first of all, maybe introduce what does the company do, where is it from, where is it based, and what products do you have on offer?
Right, so we're based in Burr in Offaly. Yep. We've been going since 2007, and the boss is Mark Clendenin. Yeah. Would have been a local enterprise kind of business that way. We started making small dry blasting machines early 2008, 2009. Eventually then we kind of moved on and we've started designing our own blasting machines, wet blasters, we do dry blasters, soda blasting machines, a range of different things even for carpenters and wood blasting, that kind of side of it. But our main kind of bread and butter would be blasting machines for steel.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, it's easy buying new stuff all the time, but sometimes we do have to refurbish old gears
exactly.
And bring them back to maybe the former glory, and that's what we want to do today. So we have a typical NC dump trailer in here, which, how long should it take now? It's traditionally, when we had the old blasters,
yes,
you could be here for hours and hours and hours.
You could, like with a normal kind of 175 CFM, it'd probably take you 3 or 4 hours to do this.
Okay, so the compressor that you have there that's on the back of the tractor
is... so that's our kind of, originally she would have been designed for umbilical slurry, for pumping slurry out of lines. Now, of course, you can use it in a range of different things. It's handy having a PTO compressor rather than a diesel one that you're bouncing around behind the tractor that way. She's 350 CFM at 10 bar. So a little bit more pressure than you actually need for blasting, just makes it a little bit quicker, and then the volume is absolutely outrageous compared to your standard 175. She's almost double that way, and a little bit more pressure on top of it. So overkill for blasting, but it gets the job done way quicker.
And then just to demonstrate or maybe explain what sort of a system what sand are you using, or is it's glass now, isn't it?
It is. It's windscreen glass, so it's crushed windscreen glass. So we use all recycled glass because the heat cycle takes out all of the contaminants and stuff that is dangerous to us for breathing it in. So traditional sandblasting would have been done with crushed glass or steel shot, but it leaves very dusty stuff coming off it and it's hazardous to our health. Sand, normal building sand, has silicone in it. When it blasts against steel, if you breathe that in, you can get a respiratory disease. It's very hazardous stuff that way. With our wet blaster, you have water coming straight in here, and the water is injected into the nozzle and it kills all of the dust. So I'll only be wearing a full face visor because the dust, there's absolutely nothing coming off it, and because we're using a safe abrasive, even if there was a little bit of dust in the air, it's not hazardous to our health that way.
And you will put a rust inhibitor.
We have a rust inhibitor in the water,
so it gives you a longer time. We'll say how long generally from
this kind of weather? Probably 3 days, 4 days that way. Height of the summer, you get 5 or 6 days. It's all about the moisture in the air, that way. Gives you plenty of time to prime it. Loads of time. I'm
going to crack on here and get it going and see how we go and have a look.
Give her a go.
We're done. Okay.
I'm doing just fine now. It's over. I've been moving on and living my life, but occasionally I lose composure, and I can get you out of my mind. If I could go back in time, I'd do things differently. Yeah, I wouldn't think twice. I distract myself, think of someone else, but every now and then you remind me. It's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. To the moments where I think that I'm better myself, think of someone else. But every now and then you remind me it's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's in the moments where I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember, that's when I remember. Every time I walk past your house in the rain, and I tell myself that you were the biggest mistake. Then just when I think I'm finally doing okay, that's when I remember, that's when I remember I'm missing you.
Voila, this is the final product. Yes, we're very happy with it. As you can see, it turned out very well. It's a lovely finish on it. We actually went for a John Deere green, not the NC green. It just stands out that bit more and it'll look better on the John Deere tractors. So as you can see, there's nothing you can do about any of them dins. Got new tyres. Colm McDonogh, you would have seen in the time lapse, fitted them 220 including the VAT, I think. And then Evan, fair play to Evan, he spent a full Saturday here spraying this, sprayed the rim, sprayed the whole lot. We didn't go and spray the chassis because it just would have been too much work involved, and it doesn't really need to be. It was kind of this that was the worst, because obviously when the muck and stuff was just eating into the paint over time. So the back was definitely the worst and has turned out the best. I'm very, very impressed with that. The lights then as well, they're the original lights that are on it. We're going to change them and go LED lights just to make it stand out that bit more. We'll change them reflectors and put new ones on them. We also got a new stand on it as well. They're the same as our box trailer stands on the Brahms. Good job the way they have your pin. You can just put it in the hole, put it up out of the way. The other one was just a box square and you couldn't lift it up out of the way, so at least we can do that now with this one. So yeah, all the dump trailers waiting for is stickers and road. So I'd like to thank everyone who's involved, between Colm McDonogh, Marco, Evan Corrigan, Sam, Applied Concepts, Dad for organising it all, and yeah, we finally have a new dump trailer. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, it'll notify you when our videos come out, which is our workshop Wednesday, every Wednesday, and then our Saturday videos, which is just what happens weekly on the farm to keep updated. We'll see you all next week. Good luck.